Earlier today, a Bell County judge postponed a hearing in an emergency restraining order and a petition for full custody filed against suspended Fort Hood OBGYN Major Blaine McGraw by his ex-wife. 6 News reporter Juliana Jackson has been following this story since it broke and was at today's hearing. What'd you find out, Juliana?
Bailey, former Fort Hood OBGYN Major Blaine McGraw's attorney also filed a motion for temporary injunction, asking the court to prevent all parties, attorneys, and witnesses from making public statements about the custody case until that trial ends. The motion claims allowing such statements poses a clear and present danger to McGraw's right to a fair trial. What started as allegations by dozens of former patients has now grown to over 100 plaintiffs across multiple law firms, and attorneys say their numbers are growing. New video shows former Fort Hood OBGYN Major Blaine McGraw leaving the Bell County Courthouse after a hearing on a temporary restraining order and a petition for full custody filed by McGraw's ex-wife. It was pushed to December 17th by a Bell County judge. McGraw's legal team filed a motion for temporary injunction, requesting the court prevent all parties from making public statements until trial. The motion states allowing extrajudicial comments poses a clear and present danger to McGraw's right to a fair trial. But attorneys representing former patients say they're focused on getting justice for their clients.
Our firm has already filed a claim against the Army and under the Federal Tort Claims Act. We have had more victims come forward, and we're now representing several more that are.
Jamal Al-Safar with the National Trial Law Firm in Austin says the case has expanded beyond Fort Hood.
Several women who had Dr. McGraw as their physician in Hawaii at Tripler Army Hospital, and we have signed them up, and we are looking into and pursuing their claims as well.
The Carlson Law Firm says they're representing over 20 clients, with one from Tripler and the rest from Darnell Army Medical Center on Fort Hood.
Sometimes it's just this feeling that something was off with some of your treatment.
The allegations against McGraw are moving on 2 tracks: a criminal investigation by Army CID that could take 6 months to a year, and civil claims under the Federal Tort Claims Act.
The criminal one is focused only on the prosecution of the doctor. The civil one is focused on how the Army needs to take accountability to the actual victims.
Al-Safar says his firm is pushing for an independent investigation by the Department of Defense Inspector General. He says Texas senators and representatives can help make that happen.
Inspector General on this egregious case needs to be appointed and needs to do an investigation, not the Army Inspector General, but the Department of Defense Inspector General.
The next hearing in this custody case is now scheduled for December 17th at the Bell County Courthouse. No criminal charges have been filed at this time. McGraw's attorney said in a statement regarding his ex-wife's petition for full custody that Dr. McGraw's relationship with his daughter is private. He loves his daughter with all of his heart. The petition is merely an allegation that will be addressed appropriately in court. Any attempts to make this matter public are not in any child's interest, end quote. We'll make sure to stay updated on this case.
All right, Juliana, thanks for the update.